Coach Mindy here. Today I've decided to be very organized, and what I've decided to do is first I'm going to share a problem, then I'm going to tell you a story. Why? Because I like stories. And then I'm going to tell you the solution. And there is a solution to the problem. So I'm going to give you the key to fix this problem. And it's not a little key, it's not a middle key, it's the big key. So let's start. What's the problem? I've been working one-on-one with dieters for many years. Oftentimes they'll come in my office and they'll be very upset and they'll say they have messed up. They've eaten something off the program, they've messed up. They use that word messed up a lot. And they feel very upset, depressed, and just generally very unhappy. And I always ask the exact same question. I say, do you think you're the only person that's going to walk into my office today having this problem? And generally there's a few moments of silence, and then the dieter realizes, no, of course not. Once one thinks about this, they realize that it's not just them. In my opinion, dieting is very difficult. It's not easy. Most people don't tell you that. I think it's hard. Most people don't talk about derailing, falling down, making a mistake. But I think it happens. And unless we talk about that and accept that as part of the process, we're not going to get to be where we want to be at the end of the road. There are very few people that I know of that go from here to here straight down on a weight loss program. There are some, but very few. People, in my opinion, deviate, they derail, they make a mistake. So that's the problem. Now let me tell you about a story. This is, let's call her DaisyDieter. DaisyDieter is very happy. On her it says she exceeds expectations. Daisy is doing very well on her program. She's on a train, the train's going around. She's listening to her weight loss coach. She's following her program. Daisy is very, very happy. But then, all of a sudden, Daisy, she doesn't make a mistake. She knows exactly what she's doing. She has an urge. She wants to eat something not on the program. It's not that she ate this by mistake and she didn't know she shouldn't. Daisy decided to eat, say, ice cream or pizza. She knew it wasn't on her program, but she deviated. And then after Daisy, and Daisy is myself too, after Daisy had the ice cream or the pizza, or whatever food she really craved and wanted that wasn't on her program, she said to herself, well, now the day is ruined. I've messed up. Now I'm really going to eat what I want. So Daisy spent the rest of the day eating a lot of food that wasn't on her program. A lot. And she felt very badly about this. The next day happened. And when Daisy got up, she was really upset. She felt she had no willpower, low self-esteem. She's eaten food that wasn't on her program, so she's really messed up. And she was really, really upset. So what did Daisy do? Well, what does Daisy do when she's upset? What do I do when I'm upset? What do many of my dieters do when we're upset? We eat. So Daisy spent the next day eating food that wasn't on her program, and the day after, and maybe the day after that. And then after many days, Daisy had no program left. She completely derailed. It wasn't a mistake. It was, at this point, a complete derailment. She's off the train. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this, But I personally, I'm with dieters, hear about this a lot. So we have a problem. Problem is eating food not on our program. And we then eat it long enough to derail. So is there a solution? Can Daisy be a happy dieter again? My feeling is yes. So what we need to do is to go into our toolbox, because we all need tools on any program. This is the tools on my weight loss program. And let's see my tool. My tool for Daisy is tip number 18. Tip number 18 on my sheet of 27 easy tips to help lose weight gradually. And if you feel you'd like a copy of this, if you feel this can be helpful to you, just write down below that you've liked this, or it could be helpful, or you want this. Write down below on this post, and I'll send you a free copy of this through Messenger. So let's talk about tip number 18. Tip number 18 says to prepare. Prepare for downfalls and deviations. We need to know that it happens, that Daisy's not alone, and there's a solution. So what's the big key? What's the solution for Daisy? What's the solution for someone who derails? It's not that hard. It took me years and years and years to figure this out because I kept making the same mistake over and over and over again. In my opinion, the solution for this is to get back on your program the very next meal. Not the next day, not the next Monday, not the next week, not when the time is going to be right to be on your weight loss program, the very next meal. If Daisy would have said, it's okay, people mess up, people derail, people deviate, it's okay. All I need to do is get back on my program right away, the very next meal. If Daisy could have done that, and since Daisy was me, and since Daisy would have been my dieter, she would have done that. So that's what one needs to do. And that's my tip of the day. So once again, if you derail, the key is to get back on your program the very next meal. And that's all I have to say today. If you found this tip helpful, you'd like more, just let me know below, and I'll send you my free tip sheet through Messenger. That's it for now. Coach Mindy out. Thanks for listening. Bye now.